I thought this was gonna be super light, but it's actually not at all. Huh. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you guys doing this gorga day? It's sunny. Hey, hopefully you guys are doing fantastic and well and stunning. It's actually hot as hell out here. And it's not just me. I'm not the only one bringing the heat. Let me calm down. Anyways, guys, today's video, I'm super excited because I placed an order on Miss Item Beauty. That is Miss Addison Rae's beauty line. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna buy it and review it and see what the hell is up with Miss Addison Rae Item Beauty's makeup line. If you guys do not know, Addison Rae is a super famous TikTok star.
If you don't like me, bitch, fight me, bitch.
I mean, she's famous on everything now. I feel like if you become really famous on TikTok, you're famous on everything, period. And she's honestly a really cute, adorable girl. She's like a dancer. And I'm actually a humongous fan of Addison's, I'm not gonna lie. But just because I am a fan of hers does not mean I'm not going to be brutally honest with my review and give my honest feedback and critique on some of the products here that have launched. So that's what today's video is going to be, you guys. As always, if you guys don't like this video, if you guys don't like me, please don't fucking watch it. You know the joke there. I don't know what accent that one was either.
What the hell was that?
But if you guys do like this video, if you guys like Addison Rae, if you guys like the gaze, give this a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. But let's just go ahead and get this bad bitch started. I need a bad bee, Addison Rae.
I need a bad bleep, Addison Rae.
And this lyric means a lot to me
Because I am Addison Rae.
I love her. I love her. Let's go and talk about Miss Item Beauty. Actually just launched really recently. I purchased these products maybe like 4 days ago and it just came in the mail. So I'm like, oh, dope, sounds good. I do think that it's a little random that Addison's coming out with a makeup line because she doesn't really seem like a huge makeup advocate, makeup girl. You know what I mean? So I do find it kind of fascinating with a lot of people come out with makeup lines that are not super in the beauty space as much. Not that I'm a keeper of the beauty space at all. I've learned my lesson wholeheartedly that I'm not like anyone to be like, you can't come out with the makeup line. Obviously, like that's not what I'm saying. I just do find it a little bit like, oh, okay. I just didn't expect Addison Rae to come out with her own makeup line. So that's basically what I'm trying to say.
Did not expect that.
I bought basically one of everything from her site. She had a bunch of little cute things. You know, obviously I'm assuming this brand is definitely catered to that Gen Z audience. We have this little pamphlet, a little pinchy pamphlet. She's so cute. She reminds me of Sunshine. That's actually why I'm wearing this sweater today, because she reminds me of Sunshine. I like her vibe. This is like the whole line right here. So first things first, the packaging that I'm receiving, I actually do like that this looks like almost like a highlighter. Like it gives me like this like cool highlighted fantasy with this like bordering of this highlight moment. I actually really do enjoy it. It just reminds me of like neon. Same with like even the boxes. Like it has this like ombre neon packaging. Actually, I think I like the unicorns more than the packaging themselves.
Not even sure if that's good.
Really random, but I appreciate the little thought that goes into like unicorns and things like that, because I'm really aesthetic heavy when it comes to my own brand and what I like. So whenever I see people put time and effort into their unicorns, I really appreciate it because I know how hard it is to come out with really amazing packaging and how much more expensive it is and things like that. So when I see it, I'm just like, oh, it makes me happy. Also, Item Beauty sold on itembeauty.com. I don't think that they have any retailers right now as of yet, but I'm sure they could have them in the future. So we have the Lash Snack Mascara. This guy retails for $14. The Lip Quip, $12. We have the Brow Chow, $14. The Lid Glaze right here. This guy retails for $14. I bought 2 lid glazes because I was curious. We have the Cheek Money, which is $16. And then we have the Powder Hour, which is $22. I actually think the price point of everything is honestly really good, cost efficient, and honestly pretty nice for what you're getting. They're stock components. They're not like out of this world gorgeous, stunning components. Like that's not what you're getting. You're getting like cutesy, soft makeup. That's my vibe that I'm getting here. Okay, so let's start with the complexion products first, because I'm a bad bleep. Let me stop. Let's start off with a little powder. I'm actually very curious about where they were made. This talc-free, blurring, weightless powder is pretty much a filter in real life. Silky invisible coverage minimizes imperfections while soaking up excess oil. Plus, it's infused with good stuff like Gata Kula extract, green tea extract, and chamomile extract. Made in the USA. Nice! Again, like this unicorn. I like this. Packaging for this is actually like kind of cute. I don't think that this one's bad at all. I'm not saying the packaging is bad or anything, but the unicorn is really cute. I like it. I like the unicorn a lot. But some of the other items, I just feel like the components are just like very basic is what I'm trying to say. So we have this little powder. It's a invisible powder, and it gives me like that vibe of like Tarte, like the Tarte sunscreen. So we're gonna go and put this powder on, because it's supposed to be just an invisible blurring powder that you can just put on your face that you don't actually need anything on it. So we're gonna go ahead and try that and see if anything actually happens or if nothing happens. So we'll find out right now. Okay, we're trying to half the face so we can see if there's a difference. Okay, so listen, I'm actually not really seeing much of a difference, to be quite honest. I mean, obviously it's a translucent powder. Like, how wow factor can it be? Let me see. Hold up. Let me look up close. I will say that I look a little bit more matte, and I think that my pores look a little bit smaller on this side because it is a powder. It is like slightly blurring my skin, but it's actually not as much as I thought it was. Actually, you know what? It's giving me a sheen. Holy shit! It's giving me a sheen to the skin. I didn't even realize that until right now as I'm looking up into the mirror, all close. My skin feels extremely smooth and soft. Oh my god, silky smooth. I think this would be fantastic for someone who doesn't have any imperfections on the skin. But would I use it necessarily for like an everyday thing? For me, I wouldn't, unless it had like SPF in it, which I don't think it does. Blot, brighten, and blur powder. So I mean, honestly, you want to blot your powder, blotting. I don't really see a lot of a blur effect, to be quite honest. I actually feel like it actually gives it a really strong sheen to the skin, but it does feel really, really nice on the skin. I'm not gonna lie about that. I'm gonna go and put a little bit of foundation on this side of my face, lightweight coverage, if you will. And we're gonna put it on this side as well. I'm just gonna put a little bit like on my cheeks and see how it sets it. CoverGirl Simply Ageless Foundation is truly stunning. I use it all the time.
Simply stunning.
Let's go and see how this like sets it in place. I also keep feeling I have to keep doing this because I don't feel like it's actually coming out. Like I'm like, okay, there we go. Yeah, it's definitely setting it. Obviously, it's setting in my face. So with foundation on, it's giving me a much better effect. I actually think it's much more smoothing and it looks a little bit more blurred with foundation on actually. So if I were to use this again, I would definitely use it with foundation because I really do feel like it does set my face really, really nicely and gives me a really pretty effect. But without it, with like nothing, it's okay. But with foundation, I think it actually looks really pretty and really smoothing and set, but not like super matte. See like how on this side, like it's more matte. Then on this side, by itself, it's like shiny as hell. But setting the foundation, it's not that shiny. I'm confused, Shan. Why did that happen? Weird, right? Kind of weird. But for 22 bucks, it's really not bad. I think it's really pretty setting foundation. I would not use it as its own. So that's my opinion on that. So let's move on to the Cheek Money. Unicorn. So this is the Cheek Money Swipe and Glow Bronzer Contour Duo. This guy was made in China, so this one's actually different. I love you, say it back. I like the unicorns like a lot. So that's what it looks like. I don't think that's gonna fit my complexion. What? Well, that was the lighter one online though. I literally bought the lighter one. Because this isn't the shade Mood Vibes. I actually just feel like it's a little dark. I did not expect it to be as dark as it is. Well, let's go ahead and try it out. Let's swatch it first. They're pressed quite hard. Oh, the blush is pressed really hard. The bronzer is pressed lighter. And you can see there's more kick up in the bronzer. Okay, cool. So let's just go ahead and bronze up the skin and see what we come up with. I'm just gonna do a little bit of that bronzer side. And I'm doing this on the foundation side. And I'm gonna do it on the other side too that was just powdered. Obviously, it doesn't look as good on the side without the foundation. But I will say that on this side it actually looks really cute. It's not bad. It's definitely not bad. It actually has a subtle sheen to it, which I didn't think I was gonna like, but it's not bad. And the color itself is actually really pretty. I didn't think it was gonna work on me, but it is really soft. It's like a soft bronzer. Oh my god, am I Gen Z with my... Yeah, what the... Oh, you're not... Oh, it's like a porcupine. Is that gray hair or is that a bristle? That's a bristle. I had gray hairs with that. That was a really strong one. Anyway, so I'm just doing the both sides, you guys. I just want to see what it looks like with the foundation side and not foundation side. Let's go on with the blush. Blushing. Woo, the blush is a lot darker than I was expecting. When I bought it online, I thought it was gonna be so much lighter. There's only 2 shades actually, which I do think that there should be a better shade range, 100%. So when I bought it online, I was like, oh god, I thought it was gonna be super light, but it's actually not at all. Huh. Cool, but I will say that it did blend into the skin nicely on this side. This side, obviously, it still blended into it nicely too. It's just a lot darker than I expected too. I definitely don't think it looks bad. I think it just looked more natural, which I'm assuming this whole brand is all about like being natural and soft and more subtle. Bronzer blush duo wasn't bad either, you guys. It really, really wasn't. It went into the skin nicely. It gave me a nice bronze effect. The blush is pretty. For my critique on this one, I would just say that the shade range should be a lot better and it should be a little bit more clear online. This is not the shade I expected to get. Like this is a lot deeper than I was expecting, but it feels nice. The blush is pressed a little bit harder than it should be pressed. I also wish that they were the same type of formula because you're getting like 2 different formulas inside of here. Like they're different press levels, so it's just kind of different. Yeah, that's my opinion on that one. So that guy retails for 16 bucks. Like honestly, it's not a super expensive price point. They're made in China though, so I appreciate the fact that they didn't overprice it when it's like, girl, you not spend that much money making these. So I really, really do appreciate that. Cool, so let's move on. We have a little brow product. Oh! Oh, the satisfaction I get from opening these fucking unicorns, I die. So this is the Brow Chow, $14. Again, not that expensive. I actually really like the price point. This guy was made in China. These guys are made in China. Define, fill in, and shape your brows to perfection with this micro tip pencil that delivers precise with each stroke. So we have this cute little brush side. This reminds me of the Fenty Beauty component actually a lot. So this is the Fenty Beauty one, and this is the Item Beauty one. So you can see that they are similar in components up here, except the Fenty Beauty one has a smaller thingy. So this guy is just more of a thick definer type of pencil. Let's see, swatching wise. It's more of a dry formula is what I've just come to realize right in this exact moment. First you have to press a little bit harder. I grabbed the shade dark brown, I believe. Deep brunette, yeah, deep brunette. It's just a little bit, but like the pencil's just kind of dry. It's not super creamy. Whoa, might be a little dark for me too, actually. I was combing it up. I like this little comb. I think it's cute. The little toothbrush. What I will say about like the fact that it is a dry formula, I do actually kind of like it because I feel like I'm very much more precise with where I'm placing it because it's a little bit drier. So it's like almost more precision, you know, because like you have to press harder, you know exactly where you need to go with it. Just blend this out a little bit. It is a little bit tougher to blend because of the fact that it is drier. So just kind of be aware of that. But it's only 14 bucks. I have to say too, I think this packaging is probably one of the cutest of all the like packaging so far. I like the blue ombre. That's a thick brow.
Pretty thick.
Definitely darker than I expected, by the way. This is, I think, the darkest brow pencil, maybe the darkest one, but it's much, much darker than I was expecting for like a deep brunette. I was like, whoa. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go finish the brows real quick, and then I'm gonna prime my eyes. I'm gonna go back with the little eye putty moments, and then we'll continue this. Okay, guys, so we are back, and the brows are filled. I'm a bad bleep edition. Back and the brows are filled. Back and the brows are filled. So this is what the face looks like so far, you guys. I also added a little bit of concealer right here because I'm like, we're zooming in. Let me just put a little concealer, please, for the love of God. But let's go in with our next product, shall we? We have these guys. These are the Lid Glazes Hydrating Jelly Eyeshadows. So we're gonna go ahead and try those out today. Did I sound like Moira Rose? I hope so.
It seems there are some nude photographs of me on the internet, and I would like you to search for them.
Okay, we have two colors. I just grabbed two because I was just kind of curious to see what they are like. Again, the unicorn I think is really cute because he kind of Pat McGrath vibes. Pat McGrath, like kind of fantasy where it's like in a little bag. I like it. So we have two shades here. We grabbed Desert Weekend and Sunday 3 a.m. And these are made in Canada. So we're just made all over the place, aren't we? All over. So I'm gonna go and try one on each eye and just see what we think. I'm gonna take Desert Weekend. Or Desert Weekend? D-E-S-E-R-T. Desert Weekend. Is desert with one S or two? Fuck.
I can't read!
Desert and dessert always get me. Every time. Anyway, we're gonna go and apply this on. So this is what it looks like. It has like a little U shape. I'm gonna put our little jelly shadow on. I don't think you're ready for this jelly shadow. Okay, let me stop being a dad real quick with the dad jokes. I need to stop. Okay, we're gonna put it all over the lid and into the crease a little bit. Here, they feel really nice. They feel super, super lightweight. I'm just gonna pat it in. Right here. And that's what that looks like. It's kind of bunching up in certain spots, which I don't like. By the way, my eyes are primed with a eyeshadow primer. So I'm just gonna pat that on into the crease, and that's what it looks like. So, is that a fucking vein, maybe? This is really, really, really intensely sheer, and it's actually missing completely from the center of my lid. Huh. Maybe if I like pack it on, just really pack it on right here, and just don't move, it'll be good. So this is layer number 2 to give me a little bit more of a fantasy. See, so that's a lot better. You need like a lot of product to get like a good payoff from this. So that looks a lot better now. It looks a lot better. For some reason, it's kind of going on patchy though. It's so weird. Maybe it's the jelliness of it. I'm not exactly sure why. I don't know about these. I don't know. I think that with 2 layers, it looks really pretty. I think it looks really cute, but it took some building, some Bob the Builder building, you know what I mean? Kind of strange, like it was literally like coming off my lid. As you can see, it's like patchy out here. I think so far, this probably would be my least favorite product because I'm not exactly sure exactly what it's supposed to be. I'm sure it's supposed to be really sheer, but like this is like sheer on another level sheer, you know, like this is extreme sheer. You know how Morphe 2 has those like little in the pots, like those things? I'm thinking of that, right? And those like actually give you a little bit of a pop. This really doesn't. I put a little bit of the other one on this eye. This one's more of a shimmer. This one doesn't have glitter in it. Just have a sheen. Layer number 2. Just pat that on. See, with 2 layers, you can get it there. This one's also way less patchy than this one is. Maybe it's like the glitter in here. I don't know exactly why this one's coming off patchy. This one's not, which I appreciate. This one's not patchy for me, but it's also a lot lighter. That's pretty. This shade, this Sunday 3 a.m., layer 3. Jesus, that's a lot of layering to get some payoff here. What's that looks like? I think it looks pretty once you layered it 3 times. See, the thing is though, I'm not trying to layer anything 3 times.
That's one too many.
To get like an effect that I'm going for. But it also will depend, right? If you guys just want a super subtle sheen, then yeah, this will give you that fantasy. But I think it's like too sheer for me actually. So for me, this is not something that I would be like, yeah, I'm gonna purchase again. But I will say it dried nicely, but it just took a lot of layering and it was kind of patchy. So I didn't really love that one necessarily. So for me, I would say the lid glazes were not it. They're not it. Not like the other things. The other things, I was like, yeah, these are cute. Like I can understand them more. That one I didn't like as much. So I'm not gonna suggest that one to buy unless you guys really want something super extremely sheer. Then sure. But now let's go in with the little mascara. The mascara. Look at the little brush. It's sweet and little. Oh, chiquito. Okay, we're gonna put the little mascara on. I curled my lashes, by the way, already. I like that this is so small. I think it's adorable. I think it's coating really nicely. I curled my lashes like hella crazy though, so hopefully you guys can see. I really curled them like 4 times. But I like it. I think I am liking this mascara. It's definitely not really thickening, but it is definitely lengthening my lashes for sure. And obviously they're getting coated for sure. You guys see? So as you can see, they're not really thick. Like it didn't like thicken very much, but it definitely did lengthen them. Ooh, I kind of like this. I like that it's like kind of thinner and it's not super liquidy. I think I'm here for this. Especially for 14 bucks, bitch. Like, come on, that's not that bad at all. Yeah, the formula itself is actually really thin, which is good for my falling lashes. Ooh, the formula is actually very dry. It's a lot drier than I expected. It's super drying of a formula. It's really dry. So just be mindful of that. Like, it's very dry. Dries really fast too. But I love the way it separates my lashes. The bristles separate it well. But honestly, guys, I really like this mascara. I thought it was really nice. I think it coated my lashes really nicely. For 14 bucks too, like I think that this is a win for me. This is a yes. I would actually buy this again. Ah, there we go. It separates nicely and it lengthens, but it's not super thickening, as you guys can see on my eyes. But I like it. I actually did like this one. And last but not least, the lip quip. Oh, by the way, you guys, the mascara was made in Italy, by the way. She's rich. Now we have Italy. We're all over the place, aren't we? And then you guys, we have the lip quip, and this guy is made in Korea. You guys, I've never tried a brand that has so many different made in things ever. Ever. This, we have made in China, made in the USA, made in Korea, made in Italy, made in Canada. What the fuck? I've never experienced this. Okay, anyway, so we're going with the lip quip. We like Korea lip products, so I would like this. Oh, divine. That feels stunning. I really like this. I really like this. It's probably my favorite product here so far. And it smells like, fuck, I don't even know what this smells like. It smells like fruity. It has like a fruity fragrance. Fruity like me. But I will say that I do find it strange that obviously I only use this once and it's not very filled. So you can see, oh my God, just now noticing, what the fuck? Like literally there's like 1/3 of the product gone. Okay, so it's when the wand is in there and it's out now, but there's not that much product. That's a little strange, right? That can't be normal. I just feel like there's a lot of product missing, and I don't know if it's because of the wand in there being so thick. I just feel like that's a lot of missing product there. It's like 1/3 of the whole entire bottle's gone. And that is it, you guys. That is it for my entire review of Miss Item Beauty. So I'm gonna go one by one and tell you guys if I would buy it again. And that's gonna be like my reviewing, like if I would suggest buying it or not, or save your money. We have the little powder. This guy's like a really strange product to me because I think it set my foundation really nicely. I thought it was really pretty. But when I use it to blot my face, like here, for example, or here, like where it's shiny, it doesn't take away the shine. So it doesn't really make sense as it's like claiming to, take away your shine. You can like touch up your face, My shine wasn't gone. So I was kind of confused by that. Like you can literally see, say like on my nose, right? So as you can see, there's still a shine on my nose. It's not matte, or even right here. Still a shine, like it doesn't take away the shine that you would think it would. So it's not really necessarily a touch-up powder. So I guess for me, I do think it looks pretty on the foundation side. However, I would not buy this again because it just didn't do what I thought it was going to do. But I will say it does make my face feel smooth, feels nice, and does nicely hide my pores. But I was just kind of confused by the product in total. Like, is it a setting powder? Is it a touch-up powder? Is it a all-over face powder you don't need foundation with? I don't know. So I would not buy this again. Let's go ahead with the Mood Vibe Cheek Money Honey bronzer and blush duo. I will say with this one, it was a little confusing too, because the coloring online was so different. Like, this is not the color I expected when I bought it. And the formulas are two different formulas. Like, we have a really smooth pigmented formula over here, and then we have a really, really hard pressed formula over here, which I was like, huh? But on the skin, I actually do think it looks really pretty and soft and subtle and lightweight, and it has like this nice sheen to it that doesn't give off like a fake bronzery type of look. So I will have to say that this one is actually really, really cute. Would I buy it again though? I have other bronzers like this, so I don't technically need it. But if you guys are in the realm or looking for a bronzer that gives you like a light subtle sheen and a blush duo, I think you guys would actually like it because it does look really gorgeous on the skin. So when it comes to the brow product, I actually really, really liked it. I would absolutely buy this again. I liked that it was a little bit of a harsher formula. I didn't think I would, but I did like that it was a little bit like harder to do because I feel like it really got the job done. I feel like my brows look really good, even though it's a little dark for me. I think that they look really, really nice. And also the spoolie, you don't need that much product to go a long way because this will blend it out. And the thing is, like, because it's so like densely packed, you're actually moving the product around a lot easier, and it's not soaking up any product on your little toothbrush, you know? It's like really, really going in there. I actually did like the brow pencil. I thought the brow pencil was great. Especially for the price point, like it's a really, really fair price point. I would buy this again. The lid glazes, I would not buy these again. I didn't really like them. I feel like you gotta really, really build them up heavily to get to this spot, and even at this spot I don't really like them on my eyes very much. I think I have a lot of other products I just really like a lot more. So for me, I would not buy these again. I didn't really like them. But again, if you're in the market for something that's super, super sheer, super lightweight, then I think you would like them. But for me, I'm not in the market for that, so I don't really care for it as much. Mascara, I actually really liked it. I thought it was really, really good. I think the mascara looks great on my eyes. I feel like it coated my eyes nicely. It's a drier formula, and I like a drier formula personally. And I feel like it separated them great, lengthened them great. I like it. Obviously, my lashes fall. They will always fall. It's literally my curse. But I think the mascara was actually really, really nice. And for 14 bucks, now for my favorite item of the thing, it is the little lip moment, the lip quip, if you will. I think it looks stunning. It felt stunning. It smelled stunning. Oh, it's divine. However, I do think it's weird that there's like 1/3 of the product missing in here. I'm like, what? Like, it was a little strange, right? And I don't know if it's because like the actual handle being so thick, it might be that, but I just thought it was a little strange. But yeah, you guys, that is my full review on Item Beauty, Miss Addison Rae's beauty line. Yeah, you guys, that's just my personal opinion on the products. This is just me giving my personal thoughts as someone who reviews makeup and has an opinion about makeup, and that's what I've done for literally the past 6 years of my life, is giving my honest opinion about products. And you know, no person is going to change my mind and my idea of what I like and things like that. So this is just my personal opinion. These are the things I liked and what I didn't like as much. Enjoyed this review, and you got some insight if you guys wanted to purchase any of the Item Beauty things. And I hope you guys liked it. Anyways, you guys, have a great rest of the night or day wherever you guys are, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye guys, I love you. Mwah. Addison Rae, I need a bad bleep. I had pre-workout today. These water bottles always remind me of a little nipple. Always. I don't know why. No, I do know why. It's very phallic. There's 2 little hairs of mine that were trapped in the brush. There go my fucking brow hair. Oh my god. Ow. Almost like bubble wrap where it's like, and I loved that. I'm making a mess. I'm making a mess. It is what it is. I'm making a fucking mess. Addison Rae, she's a bad bitch. Bad bleep. I'm a bad bleep too.